Hello students, hope you all are doing well. So here in this video, we are going to talk about the industrial chemistry or chemical industries, which is the last but not least unit that we find in our A-level chemistry syllabus. So learning all those theories, concepts, calculations, all the stuff in chemistry, it's finally we are going to seek for applications in real life. It's manufacturing those chemicals. It's chemical industries that we are going to focus on, and not only those, it's the impact on environment made by human through chemical industries as well as various human activities. We are going to focus on such things here in this unit, very last. So students, let's check for what is this chemical industry first. Chemical industry comprises those chemical companies that manufacture industrial chemicals. It converts raw materials like oil, natural gas, air, water, metals, minerals into more than 70,000 different products. So its plastic industry could be found as being common for most of those chemical industries. They manufacture plastic with other chemicals, most of them. So its students, you will find that various professionals being involved in this sector, chemical industry, such as chemical engineers, scientists, lab chemists, and technicians and politicians. Politicians? No, it's a joke. Not politicians. So those various professionals are involved in this sector. Therefore, it's a very, very valuable sector, and it increases, it uplifts the value of chemistry, secondly, as well. So when we start talking of these chemical industries, we could find out that it plays the major role in those manufacturing economic sector in most of developed countries. It's in 2018, approximately 15% of US manufacturing economic sector was taken by these chemical industries. So students, although throughout the history we could find out that those chemicals were made and used, but it was started recently, this manufacturing of chemical in large quantities, which we could call the heavy chemical industries, evolved recently. It coincides with the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. So I could therefore talk about this topic in splitting this into two, as it's the beginning of chemical industry, and secondly, expansion or maturing of those industries. So you could find it out as it's 1750 to 1850. The beginning of this chemical industry could be seen, and secondly, it is 1850 to 1940 is the second era of that. It's the expansion and maturing of these. So I would start first talking about the beginning of Industrial Revolution. Let's take a look at the beginning of Industrial Revolution took place there. Okay, let's take a look at the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. One of the first chemicals to be produced in large quantities throughout industrial processes was sulfuric acid. When we check for the history of manufacturing of sulfuric acid, it was Joshua Ward in 1736 first manufactured sulfuric acid in large quantities. Heating sulfur with saltpeter and treating with water. Saltpeter could oxidize sulfur into sulfur trioxide, then react with water form sulfuric acid. Then in 1749, two fellows, John Roebuck and Samuel Garbutt, installed a factory there in Scotland to manufacture sulfuric acid in large quantities. But it was lead condensing chambers, what we call lead chamber process, that they used there. In 1831, it was Peregrine Phillips, a vinegar merchant, invented a method or developed a method to manufacture sulfuric acid called contact process. There he used platinum as the catalyst in that process. In 1901, Eugene de Horn, he found out another catalyst could be used there for contact process. It was vanadium pentoxide. So this was further developed by two scientists. In 1914, two scientists were there in BASF company. So then nowadays what we are using to manufacture sulfuric acid is the same process called contact process. We will be learning the contact process soon in our next videos. Okay, let's talk about the next chemical. At the early 18th century, those clothings were bleached using stale urine and sour milk and exposing to sunlight for a long period of time, which was inefficient and time-taking. So, sulfuric acid began to be used as an efficient agent as well as lime at the middle of the 18th century. But it was Charles Tennant discovered a method to manufacture bleaching powder. Next chemical is the bleaching powder. So, was cheap and efficient in bleaching. So, he initiated a factory to manufacture bleaching powder there. At the very beginning, it was 52 tons manufactured per year. It was in 1799. But after 5 years, they have manufactured 10,000 tons. So, then it was another milestone in manufacturing of chemicals in large quantities. Okay, our next chemical is soda ash. It's sodium carbonate. Since ancient time in Europe, they have manufactured glass, textile, soap and papers using potash. The source for potash was wooden ash, but with the deforestation by 18th century, they have realized that it's no longer an economical source using of wooden ash, potash. So they seek for an optional chemical. It was soda ash could substitute potash. So they found this option using of sodium carbonate to manufacture the glass, textile, soap and papers. So it was Nicolas Leblanc revealed this method of manufacturing sodium carbonate. He used seawater to manufacture sodium carbonate. In 1791, he installed a factory there to manufacture sodium carbonate, soda ash. So, soda ash could substitute potash. Okay. Then it was in 1861. Another scientist, it's Ernest Solvay. He revealed another method. He developed actually this method of manufacturing sodium carbonate. So we call that the Solvay process to manufacture sodium carbonate. Is the method further modified? Is the method nowadays we are using to manufacture sodium carbonate, soda ash. Okay, we are going to learn that as well. Manufacturing of sodium carbonate. Okay, with the manufacturing of these chemicals in large quantities, it started the Industrial Revolution. Actually, it's the first stage of Industrial Revolution. Then it went under the second stage of Industrial Revolution. You could call it either second Industrial Revolution or it's the maturation and expansion of this Industrial Revolution. There, it's not only the amount of products got expand, but also the variety of chemicals got increased. Number of chemicals formed got increased. There were some inventions made. It was vulcanization of rubbers. It was manufacturing of artificial fertilizers, superphosphate using apatite, lime. Then it was manufacturing of polymers based on petrochemicals. Then it was manufacturing of nitric acid. It was manufacturing of various different chemicals using seawater. Using some minerals, extraction of metals as well as manufacturing of compounds, they are using seawater. Then it's plant-based industries also we could find out there. So students, it's under this session, under this unit, we are going to talk about manufacturing of ammonia, manufacturing of sulfuric acid, nitric acid, manufacturing of sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate as well, manufacturing of sodium hydroxide. It's extraction of iron, extraction of magnesium, manufacturing of titanium dioxide. Then it's polymers, polymer industry we are going to talk about. Then we are going to talk about the plant-based industries as well. Manufacturing of ethanol, manufacturing of vinegar, manufacturing of biodiesel. Then we will be learning those topics, those industries as the industrial process and the applications, uses of those products. And then after we will be talking about the possible environmental issues. Then solutions could be made and those would be there under the content in this lesson, in this unit. Okay. Okay students, have you ever thought of the fact that why is that they have placed this industrial environmental chemistry topic here at the very end of the syllabus? They have brought to the very end of the syllabus. Did you ever thought of for the reason? Why is that? Why is that? Okay, it's after learning all the topics, reactions, principles, concepts in chemistry. It's finally you face this. Okay, it's one possible reason. After learning all those stuff, you would be able to understand the processes behind these industries. It's one possible reason. And it's another possible reason is as the result of learning all this stuff in the chemistry, our final goal is to initiate an industry. They are showing you a path that you could initiate an industry in your own. Okay, if you also feel like that, feel like initiating an industry, what are the things that you need to think about? What are the points that you need to consider? What are the requirements that you need to satisfy? You need to think of them as well. For the very first time, as the very first point, you need to estimate what are the assets, what kind of capital you need for the industry. Then whether you could supply that, whether you could have that in your own. It's very, very important. Thinking of capital, you need to estimate the capital you need and you need to find your ways to supply, have that capital. Then as the second point, it's you need to think about the raw materials that you need for your process to your industry. So then you need to find out possible paths to get those raw materials. Whether those raw materials are available, you need to think of them. Then are they cheap? It's very important. Then those raw materials need to be available and needs to be cheap. Otherwise it would affect the production cost. Then it needs to be continually supplied. Means if you initiate the industry, if you find that your raw materials are over, then you can't continue. You are in trouble. Therefore, at the very beginning, you need to think of those things as whether you could have a continual supply of the required raw material for the industry. Okay. Then, students, next you need to think of the labor aspect. So, what kind of labor power you need there, and whether you could supply that requirement. It needs to be in a low cost way, low cost labor. If you could have labor for low cost, then it's better. You need to check for such things, points as well. Then you need to think about the required technology or applicable technologies. Then what kind of technology you need to apply there to your industry? You need to think of that as well. There would be more than one technologies standing that could satisfy your needs. But you need to check for more suitable technology to initiate that industry and continue with. It's like though you have technologies standing at various levels, it's not the best that going to the maximum, but the optimum technology. Then you need to think of the cost as well, expense as well. Then students, next, you need to assure that the production is healthily done. Means when you decide and design the manufacturing process, it needs to give your products, required products. So you need to assure that you are having at the end, as the result of the industry continuation, you need to be able to get the product. So you need to make that sure you are having the product. Okay. Then students, you need to assure the continuity of the process. Is that you need to think of all the possible burdens, obstacles, and you need to make that sure it's continuously you could continue. Continuously you could produce, you could maintain, you could carry out the production of those chemicals, of those, you could continue your industry, whatever you initiate. Okay, you need to think about the possible wastage and how you could manage the waste. You need to think of the waste and waste management strategies. It has to be an environmental friendly manner. You need to manage your waste that produced as byproducts in your industry. It's not only the waste, but also you need to think of all the possible pollutions that could cause by your industry on environment. Then you need to avoid having of those, or you need to minimize those possible environmental pollutions. There you need to seek for strategies to avoid and minimize those environmental pollutions. Then students, you need to check for the transport facilities as well as the market. So if you find it kind of though all the other points factors are satisfied, then it's not a good or possible transportation system that you are having. You need to check for the options there. And at the very beginning, you need to think of these points, these things, that whether you have a suitable and easy transportation, and what's the market, your market of those the products where you would be taking there, means giving off. So you need to think of those. Then you need to think of the transportation as well. You need to think of the required power or energy source, mode of energy, and its cost as well. It's possible to be fuel, means fossil fuel being used, or it's possible biomass, or solar energy, or sometimes nuclear power as well, not in Sri Lanka. But it's any such possible energy mode. Check for the possible energy mode that you would select, that you would use in your industry. When you decide that, it's you need to think about your cost, that your expense you spend on those as well. Okay, then it's you need to think of the place to install a site, to install your factory or plant there. So you need to decide a suitable place to install your factory. There you need to make that sure in an environmental friendly way you could handle all the other stuff, as well as the disturbance that you would have and you would make on others needs to be minimum. You need to minimize those, thinking of all those, and possible hazards, possible risk, all those things you need to think of when you install a plant, an industry, somewhere at a place. Okay, it's next. You need to think of the possible risk, possible issues it could arise there, as well as the way you could address them. It is you need to think of the safety and precautions, that the possible issues could arise and the way you could address them. It's very, very important. There are some possible tragic events in some industries could arise. Sometimes explosions, sometimes chemical leakages, sometimes radiation leakages. So it's you need to think of those things at the very beginning. So then I will show you a few examples, like in 1921, in Germany, Opal, there was an explosion taken place there in a fertilizer factory. So it was 4,500 tons of ammonium nitrate, ammonium sulfate fertilizer exploded, causing 500 to 600 deaths. So it's a tragic event. So we need to avoid having such dangerous things, explosions, and we need to follow safety precautions. So we need to minimize having of such. Another issue, another explosion took place there. It was in Ukraine. So Chernobyl, a nuclear power plant, exploded, causing 4,000 around deaths instantly. So another one happened there in 1984 in Bhopal in India. So there was a chemical leakage. It was methyl isocyanate. So those caused 6,000 around deaths within a week. So that Chernobyl thing, it happened in 1986. So, such unwanted tragic events, we shouldn't have those. We need to avoid having such. Therefore, we need to think of all the factors before initiating an industry. I'm not scaring you, but you need to think of all those things. Then only you need to initiate your industry, your factory, your plant there. And you need to think of the environmental, social, political, economical, all the aspects. Hope you could remember that recently in Sri Lanka, we have some protests being done opposed to an herb factory there, rubber factory I guess, in Ratupaswara, that region. So, such are, we do not expect, we are not expecting such. Such are unwanted when we initiate our own industries, means we do not like having such. So, but we need to think of others as well. We shouldn't be selfish. Therefore, avoiding having of such unwanted issues, we need to control that. We need to initiate at the suitable pace. If at the very beginning, if we decide to install our plant at a suitable place as not harming others, that's the best that we would commit there. Finally, you need to check for the rules and regulations, government's acts, rules, regulations. How does it going to affect on your industry? And you need to admit with them, and you need to follow it in a environmental friendly and human friendly and eco friendly way that your industry. Okay, you make sure you do it in the same exact way. Okay, so hope you have got the points. Need to think of what are the things that you need to follow when you decide to initiate an industry. Let's find out the raw materials, possible raw materials for standing for various different industries. Okay, let's check for the raw materials. Okay students, it's raw materials. Raw materials. Do you know what are the raw materials? Raw materials are the outside compounds or materials that we feed into the system, the reaction that you are having, the process that you are manufacturing those chemicals. It's, for an example, you could have N2 and H2 as the raw materials in ammonia manufacturing process as the raw material. So, when you feed N2 and H2, they will react, giving you ammonia. So, N2 is the raw material and H2 is the raw material there. So, during this reaction, N2H2 reacts, giving you NH3. So, raw materials, they get changed. Their chemical nature would get changed. So, in some industries, you would find raw materials getting changed into products. In products, you wouldn't have the same raw materials that you have provided. But in some other industries, like paint industry, so such, you would have some pigments being used there. Titanium dioxide is the white colored pigment used there in paints. So in the paint final product also you would have the same raw materials. It doesn't get changed chemically, but its physical property, physical nature get changed. Therefore, raw materials go under change either chemically or physically, giving you products. In the production process, those raw materials are consumed, are used up. Those are the raw materials. Then students, it's very important identification of raw materials and the source. Here, in this process, we use nitrogen as a raw material, hydrogen as a raw material. Now the point is, what's the source? Where would you get this nitrogen? Is the source. So what's the source standing for nitrogen? When you need nitrogen, you would have nitrogen in air. Nitrogen you would have in air, there 78%. It's nitrogen. Then you should use air for this process, this industry, manufacturing of ammonia. It is not straightly air we use. We need to extract, we need to separate this nitrogen that you find in air. So, separating nitrogen in air, you could pressurize air under very low temperatures, providing cooling it. You could pressurize. Then this air turns to liquid. Then it exists at minus degrees of centigrade. So at these very low temperatures, this liquid, when you raise the temperature, at different boiling points, these different gases, that those constituent gases in this liquid, means those gases were in air, now have transformed into liquids. Different gases would start evolving at their boiling points. So you bring it, the liquid, to the boiling point of nitrogen as to collect the nitrogen. So we call that the fractional distillation, the method separation of nitrogen. It is we do the fractional distillation on liquefied air when we need nitrogen to get separate from air. So then hydrogen is obtained by cracking of oils, cracking of crude oils, cracking of those hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbon cracking gives us hydrogen as a byproduct. So then we get those as the sources. It's the fractional distillation of liquefied air. The source standing for the raw material nitrogen. Then hydrocarbon cracking gives its hydrocarbons, the source. Cracking of hydrocarbons gives us hydrogen, the raw materials. So therefore you would find those raw materials being collected, picking up from various different sources. One source is air. So in air you have few important raw materials. You could have nitrogen. Then doing fractional distillation, you could collect nitrogen that required in ammonia manufacturing, heavy process. Then it's not only nitrogen, it is 20%, 21%. You have oxygen there. Then it's in here the requirement is ammonia manufacturing process. Here it's in the nitric acid manufacturing Oswald process, as well as contact process to manufacture sulfuric acid. Then in iron extraction also this oxygen in air would be important. Iron extraction. Then it's titanium dioxide extraction. There would be such applications you would find out that oxygen in air involved. Then students, it's you could find some other sources as well as being used. It's seawater. So you would find sodium chloride from seawater. You need to extract sodium chloride. In solvents we extract sodium chloride from seawater. That sodium chloride could be used as the raw materials in Solvay process, manufacturing soda ash, sodium carbonate, as well as sodium bicarbonate. That could be found manufacturing sodium, means extracting sodium extraction. So it's manufacturing sodium hydroxide. Using membrane cell, you could manufacture sodium hydroxide using this NaCl. It's there, you should mention it as seawater as the raw material. Raw material is NaCl. NaCl you would take from the source seawater. Seawater. So there would be some other such sources as minerals. Minerals. So it's you could find various metals. There are minerals like iron, iron. Then it's you would find titanium, titanium dioxide, various such copper, such minerals. You would find such metals. You would find from these minerals. It's in NaCl, in seawater. You could use that solution as to extract sodium, extract magnesium. Magnesium. So magnesium extraction is done by using seawater. It's not. This is called brine. It's not using NaCl. It's magnesium chloride is there in seawater. So we transform that magnesium chloride into magnesium. They are doing the extraction of magnesium. Okay. So regarding their minerals, we could say Fe, copper, then titanium dioxide, the oxide, that also you could extract. So it's various metals as well as some fertilizers like apatite. Apatite you could use to form phosphate fertilizers. It is Ca3PO4 twice got Ca(X2). It's 3 of them. So such you could get from minerals. Then plants also serves as sources for various those latex, rubber latex, and those. Then it's some other products. Those resins you could get from plants. So such cellulose fibers you could get from plants, and it is biodiesel you could get from used plant as the source. They are manufacturing biodiesel. So it's you could use oils, petroleum oils. It's we call fossil fuel, petroleum oil. So you could use this as the source to manufacture various organic compounds like polymers. It's for manufacturing of polymers, polyethylene, polypropylene, polymers. So it is the source for hydrogen, cracking of hydrocarbons. So in that way, you could find various sources being giving those raw materials. So we are going to talk about those industries using that use these raw materials, that consume these raw materials in our next videos. There we will be talking about the production of ammonia using HEPA process, production of sulfuric acid using contact process, production of nitric acid using Ostwald process, production of sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate using Solvay process, extraction of iron using blast furnace, production of sodium hydroxide using membrane cell. It's extraction of magnesium, the Dow process. Then it's production of soap. Then it's polymer industry we will be talking about. It's plant-based industries as production of vinegar, production of ethanol, production of biodiesel and essential oils. Those are the industries what we are having there in our syllabus. Okay students, we are going to discuss those industries in our next videos. During this video, in this session, we have taken a look at the background, the environment of these industries. It's very easy, it's very simple field part that you could easily understand these ideas, these concepts. So, hope you could understand these few simple easy things. In A-level chemistry, A-level essay type question, you could easily score marks for this question asking under industrial chemistry and environmental. So you be with us and find it out how easy this industrial chemistry is going to be. So these all the concepts that you are going to find behind those industries are very simple. Those simple logics you will be finding out. So if you are going to round up here in this video, so hope you could understand these few simple things. Okay students, goodbye.